Imagine if your phone's battery full notification suddenly broke. You keep charging it completely unaware until the battery swells up and risks exploding. This is exactly what fast food does to your body's built-in hunger signals. Inside us, there is a sophisticated biochemical notification system designed to tell us when we have had enough. But when we flood our bodies with ultra-processed foods, this system gets muted. We keep eating, not because we lack willpower, but because our body's internal battery full indicator has completely stopped working. To understand how this breakdown happens, we need to meet the messenger. It's a hormone called leptin. Produced by your fat cells, leptin is like a text message sent directly to your brain's control center, the hypothalamus. Under normal conditions, as you eat, your fat cells release leptin into the bloodstream. When it reaches your brain, it delivers a simple, clear message. We are fueled up. You can stop eating now. Your appetite drops, your metabolism speeds up, and you comfortably go about your day. But then enter the modern diet. Fast food, sodas, and ultra-processed snacks are engineered to be hyper-palatable. They are packed with massive amounts of refined sugars, trans fats, and artificial additives. When you consume these high-calorie bombs, they don't just fill your stomach, they trigger a massive, chaotic rush of nutrients into your bloodstream. Your fat cells go into overdrive, pumping out unprecedented amounts of leptin to signal the brain that an enormous amount of energy has just arrived. This is where the communication line snaps. When your brain is constantly bombarded with high levels of leptin due to a continuous cycle of junk food, it does what any of us would do when faced with a loud, non-stop alarm. It mutes the notification. This condition is known as leptin resistance. The receptors in your brain become desensitized to the hormone. Even though your body is literally swimming in leptin, your brain cannot hear the message. To your brain, you are starving. Because your brain is blind to the leptin signal, it genuinely believes your body is running out of energy. In response, it triggers survival mode. It slows down your metabolism to conserve energy, making you feel sluggish, tired, and unmotivated to move. At the same time, it sends out intense, overwhelming hunger signals. You feel an insatiable urge to eat more, particularly high-calorie, sugary foods, because your brain is desperately trying to rescue you from a starvation that isn't actually happening. This creates a devastating, vicious cycle. You eat fast food, which leads to fat accumulation. Your fat cells produce more leptin, but the constant excess causes your brain to become even more resistant. Because your brain thinks you are starving, it makes you feel hungrier, leading you to eat even more fast food. It is an infinite loop of hormonal miscommunication, where eating more actually makes you feel less satisfied, trapping you in a state of constant craving. Fortunately, leptin resistance is not a permanent malfunction. Science shows we can reboot this notification system. By shifting away from ultra-processed foods and introducing whole foods rich in fiber, lean proteins, and healthy fats, we stop the toxic flood. Physical activity and proper sleep also act as system updates, reducing chronic inflammation in the brain and allowing those muted receptors to clear up and listen to the leptin signals once again. By understanding the science behind your hunger, you can take control back from the food industry's design. Your body's full button isn't permanently broken. It is just waiting for the noise to clear. When you feed your body real food, the communication restores, the battery notification works perfectly, and you can finally hear what your body actually needs. It is time to unmute your health and live in perfect sync with your biology.